big turn too. Big old thing. Watch out for the second turn too.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, Civic Life.
Back here at Civic Life with Jorge. One issue we're having that we're gonna fix, we're gonna talk about today, when you're Civics, man, you're just not getting that VTEC boost that you're used to, and it's just holding back something. One of the few problems it might have is your fuel filter, and that's what we're gonna change out today. The past few weeks I've been only running about 1/10 of a tank on 87. You know, keep the weight low on the car, so I think it kind of sucked up some of the gunk in the old gas tank when I bought this beauty, so we're gonna change that out today. Luckily for us, it's should be a quick fix. I feel like I'm kind of jinxing myself with that, but it should just be 2 screws in the mountain bracket, so hopefully that's all it is and it won't give us any troubles today. Gotta have that flow, man. That China flow, the OEM. That's how you know it's real Civic Life. So the first thing we gotta do is we gotta take off the top bolt here, and then we'll take off either the bottom bolt or thread or the mounting bracket. We'll kind of wing it. Well, first things first we're gonna do is we're gonna take off this top bolt here. I'm just gonna grab my handy dandy wrench, and I just grab the biggest one on my set, which is a 17. That's what it is. And make sure we'll loose. Every time I loosen it, it like flexes all this with the brackets. I don't know how we're gonna get it off without, like, I don't know, bending or breaking something, because it's just on really tight. The nut up here. Or we can do that. Alright, so second thing we're gonna do now, right after we get the top bolt off, or the top thread, is we're gonna loosen the bottom thread. So the bottom size of the thread is a 14, and the top size of the thread is a 19. I'm gonna use a 3/4 because I didn't feel like going to the other kit. It should fit. I mean,
Civic Life.
Civic Life. Yeah. So it should come off hopefully easier than the top. Well, if I can get it on it. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah. Yep. And then after we get that loosened, I'm not gonna take it all the way off, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove the bracket. And to get the bracket off here, which holds the filter in place, there's a bolt on the other side of this thread, right here, that is a 10 that I will take off. To do that, the ratchet screwdriver, is that the technical term for it?
That's a nut driver.
A nut driver. And oh my gosh, it just fits. It just fits. Oh my gosh. And you just gotta use some man strength.
Do you have some man strength to use?
I need to borrow some man strength. Do you have like a jar opener rubber thing? Like the
I do actually. Do you want that?
I really need more like a crescent wrench, honestly. Hold on. Let's consult the trunk. I mean, besides the water, I mean the heater, you got your skateboard for gravity going, you got your sunshade, you got your damp rid for the air holes in your leakage, you got coolant, a gallon of oil, because you need a gallon of each, jack stands when you break on the side of the road and stuff, more oil, brake pads, AC, because we know you should keep that shit hot, and you know, fire extinguishers, because you gotta have that when you're drifting on the track. You know, they make you have that. So I have my crescent wrench.
Fully equipped to live the Civic Life.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, there's a 19. I just dropped a straight blade on my foot.
I thought you dropped a vape pen because Civic Life.
I never drop my vape pen. Well, you can use vice grips. Kind of the same thing. I don't know if they're big enough. I don't know what happened to my crescent wrench. Yeah, that'll work. Cut you cool. Cut you good. Oh,
You got it?
like a boss. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, so yeah, we just take the, what's this thing called again?
Nut driver.
Just take the nut driver, loosen that bracket off. Almost there.
You know, it's like a screwdriver, but it removes the nut. Henceforth, the name nut driver.
Oh, it actually makes a lot of sense now you put it that way.
Yeah.
Try not to lose it in the process. And it almost did. And that bracket comes off. Set that there. Hopefully this will be loose enough to undo with your hand. It is. Put that on the battery because that's safe. It's just fuel. It's not that flammable. Get that end off. And then the last end. Wait. Also, it's recommended to put towels down so you don't
Jesus.
leak fuel everywhere.
Civic Life, bro.
They just, yeah, I didn't know I had that much in there. All right, well,
What did you expect to be in the fuel
I thought it
filter?
was dirty and clogged.
Dude, it's, your car still runs. It has to pass through.
All right, just cut that part out. All right, so now that we got the old filter off, we're gonna go ahead and put the new filter on. So just dump your washers everywhere like that, and take off the safety plugs. Liner. I'm gonna put, I don't know which I'm just gonna put the bottom in first. Make sure I need a washer for that. So I'll just line it up with the bottom fuel line, which kind of just sticks up right there. It should be fairly obvious, kind of lines up right with the bracket, the mounting bracket. So I'll just put this hole right on that, and then slide
That's what she said.
the plug up right into the bottom butt of the thing and screw that in. And then also for the bracket connected to the filter, it should slide into this female end right here. So that should help you secure it. And I'm just gonna finger tighten it for now. And that should be good. Oh no, my little baggie flew away. Shit. Oh well. I'm going to replace my washers with the new ones that came in. Because you know the VTEC runs hot. Put my mounting bracket on and okay. Where's my where'd that nut driver go?
I literally have no idea where you put it.
Is it in my pocket? Alright. I can get in the whole lot.
Civic Life is all about fingering.
There we go. So I'm just gonna give it a couple turns, enough to make it stay. And after I do that, get that end back in there. a technical term. Get this slides back on top like that. Actually, I don't think this was like that before, but I'm actually going to put a washer right here first. So put one washer on, then this, then the bolt, and then another washer. Then tighten this up. Okay. There we go. Just hand tighten that. You get it snug. And then we'll just take our tools and tighten everything up. Oh, here it is. Jesus, it was right in my face. Literally, it was right in my face. Like, I'm here, it was right here, and I'm like, where did it go? It's right here. Jesus. I'm not gonna tighten that really bad right now. I'm gonna tighten the other stuff, test it, because if it's not working right, if something's leaking, I'm gonna have to take that part off anyway. So, okay, so that's on fairly tight now. At least the connections are. The mounting bracket's still a little loose, but now that you got your connections on tight, go ahead and either put it on secondary in the ignition switch to get the fuel pump going to see if there's any leaks, or just start the car and then come around to see if there's any leaks. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, you wanna make sure no running parts. Also, you wanna make sure there's no loose tools. You're gonna fall into your engine starter because there's a lot of crank, a lot of gears, a lot of horsepower in here. You don't want nothing metal getting in fucking that up.
Don't get caught in the turbo.
Dude, you don't want to risk on. That's how you change a fuel filter for a 2000 Civic. So now you can start getting your launches good and ready for all that VTEC in the streets. So with Fast and Furious, just not too fast, not too furious, and always remember, you can't choose a Civic Life. Civic Life chooses you. I'm glad we just super glued the Honda badge back on like yesterday, because that bitch almost fell off. It would have been awkward like zooming in on the Honda emblem, just like fixing a Honda without a Honda badge. But really, is a Honda without, if it has a Honda badge?
Civic Life.
Civic Life, yeah, that's a great question.